that you've seen Jake within a 4 or 5 game segment?
Well, yeah, in quite some time. I mean, I know early on in his career he had some moments. He got streaky. I think this is his first ever hat trick, so congrats to him. Scored in different ways, shooting the puck, going to the net. Nice play in the goal late. I think he's doing some good things on the wall too, Fluto. On his offside, there's some advantages to taking pucks there, and he's been good at that as well. I think he's working above pucks, trying to play the right way, so happy for him. It's made us a more dangerous lineup, obviously, when he's going and contributing on that line.
You mentioned it, the streakiness. He actually said in his intermission interview, too, that late when he was a streaky player, especially early in his career. I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, but
It can be a good thing if the numbers are up. Like Pasta, for example, has a great January, maybe not such a good December, but I think he was getting looks. They just weren't going in. So I think streaky can work both ways. It just depends, as long as you get on enough of them, right, and get your numbers at the end of the year. Some guys just get like that. And like I said, I don't think it's a negative thing if you eventually get your goals and points and you're still working through your tough stretches. When people don't work through their tough stretches, that's when you probably want them to be more then they're labeled inconsistent as well. So that's something he'll have to sort through if he does get into one of those valleys again. But let's enjoy the peak right now, right?
You've always talked about habits when it comes to Jake, of compete and strong on pucks. If this all comes together for him, what kind of player do you think he could consistently be?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, when he's first on the forecheck, turning pucks over, which he's done very well with that group. Playing with a centerman that puts pucks in good spots. Don't forget Fluto too, where he can get there and impact the forecheck when it's maybe not a good dump and you're not going to win, even be close to affecting the play. It can get to you as well. So I think that's helping him. Obviously, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we use Jake on the PK at times. We've had a lot of guys this year, and because we trust that he's got good hockey IQ and a good stick as well. So it's all there for him. Ability to finish, sees the ice, foot speed to beat guys. Like I said, when he's on pucks, forecheck, he's very dangerous. 200-foot game, if he can, consistently be strong on pucks on the walls. Like that's an area that most wingers, all guys go through, young guys. That takes almost years to, Pasta's still part of that for him. So I don't want to say what he'd end up, but that's a pretty valuable player there, can play in all situations.
Bigger picture, what does it mean to beat one of the hottest teams in the league this badly on their home ice?
Yeah, I don't look at the score necessarily. I mean, it's happened to us on the other way, and they're a good hockey club. We had some, we got I think a few breaks early on and get the lead on the road. You were pretty good at playing the right way. Now they're chasing the game, and I don't know. You'd have to tell me if they're built to, chase a lot of games from behind. So, that's always an advantage. And then, we started clicking a little bit. We were due for one of these nights where pucks go in the net, power play got going. So I don't look at it that as them. They had an off night. We had a good night. And so for us, it's. I thought it was when we were in these road trips, it was probably one you circle in the middle of the trip. Team playing really well. Maybe you measure that game a little more than San Jose. That, no disrespect, but they've got some injuries there, and they're fighting through it to stay in games. And so that's the one thing I did look at. So that's definitely a positive.